Okay, so one of the pieces of feedback that I had for Patrick was just looking at some of the code. I think two of the things that we talked about as a group was sometimes when you use hard code, it can be, exactly, it's good for getting exactly what you're looking for, but sometimes using more general code can make it more applicable if the data were to change. So that was definitely a piece of feedback that I had, as well as just, we saw in a few instances too where sometimes the solution's a lot more simple than you would think at first. So we use more complex code, but then when we actually go back and look at it, we find other simpler ways that we can accomplish what we're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, I agree with what Bree was saying too. I just wanted to say Patrick did a great job in providing pseudocode, and it makes it really easy to understand, like looking through it now on what his train of thought was at the exact time. And just to build on that, there was like a couple examples where, or like only like one or two instances where, like you read the question and you think it's something, but then the next time you come back and read it, you realize it's asking something else. So that's why pseudocode is so helpful, because this will like give you the opportunity to see where your train of thought was the last time. And I think he does a really good job in providing himself like that bridge for when he comes back to it in the future.
Yeah, so we went over my code. I thought there were some good recommendations. Pretty much building on the main one that I thought was the biggest takeaway from mine. Obviously, here we have the specific example with the dot lock function. I thought, as Brianna kind of touched on, the big thing is that I should probably use more flexible code or code that's not so hard locked in. Therefore, I can relate it to other types of scenarios or other and make it a little bit more defensive. Therefore, I can use it, as I said, different scenarios and different types of code prior to this. Another big thing that I enjoyed or kind of just used in this code that I thought I should probably use more is testing cells, kind of just taking away from, in doing so, I could kind of test out my code, see where I'm at, and kind of just go from there when going through each of the different individual questions. So we went through the code, made some recommendations, and we're looking to get some feedback. So thanks for watching.
Thank you.